Hey, this is Mike from JollyGreenFL.com, and today we're going to go over harvesting. I took it's a large size cat litter tray and poured a bunch of castings in it. I've got a bunch of different systems, so this consistency and the type of materials you'll see in here are probably far different from what you'll see in the Wormdorf Astoria, but it's the same general concept. Pour all your material into the bin and push it all to one side. And all the worms don't like the light, so if you can put a light over the top, they'll start to dive down. You can still see there's a few making their way along, and what I'll do is give them a few minutes to move down even further, and then we'll show you how to harvest the worm castings. Alright, we've given our worms some time to start diving down into the material, and I'm just going to show you how we go about sorting it. As you can see, moving along the top here, all our worms have disappeared. So what we want to do is take this top layer and move it to the other side of the bucket, and we'll just continue to do that as long as we don't see worms. There we go, we got a little guy. Move him up there and continue to move the material over until we start to hit all our worms. And then once we hit another layer of worms, like there we got a guy right there, then we'll stop and give them time to dive down again. This is quite a bit of material. This is from several trays that I had going, and that's why you'll see there's quite a bit. It won't take you quite as long to work through yours through the Wormdorf Astoria bucket system. You won't have quite this much material. The other thing I wanted to show you was, once I've finished harvesting, I use a 3-gallon bucket, and I put vented lids inside my threaded lid. And what happens is, since I do all my harvesting in the garage, it's exposed to black soldier flies and stuff like that, and there's also lots of worm pods still left inside the material. So with a vented system, I can let that breathe. I can let my extra worms pods start to hatch, and the black soldier fly larvae that are in this material, they'll convert into adults as well. So every couple of days I just open up the lid and let them fly out. You shouldn't have that problem if you start your system indoors and keep it indoors. You won't have that problem with the black soldier flies, but they're not really a problem for me. Alright, just an idea for storing your compost material if you don't want to have use for it right away. Alright, thanks for joining us. This is Mike from JollyGreenFL.com, and any questions or comments, please visit our website. Thank you.